What's up, guys and gals? Miramask here. Just to give you a heads up, I'm not using my ATR 2500 microphone on this, so the sound may sound, the quality is subpar to what my videos normally are. I am using this Samsung Media microphone. I keep saying Media. Samsung Meteor microphone. If you're not familiar with it, it's a teeny tiny little microphone. I'll try to hold it up and show it to you on the camera. Sorry for the bumps, but this is it. I've got a little padding around the back of it, but it's teeny tiny in my shock mount. This microphone's only like this big. Let me set it back down here. Sorry for the bumps. Alright, what this video is going to be about is I'm going to give you a little demonstration of this Connectify Dispatch Pro software that I use to boost my speed with my two internet USB sticks. They're the little data sticks, the little 3G data sticks. I originally was going to get DSL up here in Toronto, but they told me they couldn't get it installed in time. So, not that they couldn't get it installed in time, it's just that they couldn't get it installed by the date that I wanted it installed from to justify paying $300 to get all this stuff set up. I'm not going to pay $300 to use internet all of like 8 days. That's just stupid. I'm not going to do that. So and I even tried to schedule it like a month ahead of time, and they were like, "Oh, sorry, our computer systems won't let you schedule it a month at a time." So I was like, "Okay." And then when I tried to get it set up, they were like, "Oh, well, if you had scheduled it a month ahead of time, you could have got the guaranteed date, but instead we got to give you a tentative date of like the 22nd or 23rd, something like that." I was like, "Pfft. No, because if you don't know what tentative means, it means, maybe we can get it done by then. Probably not. It means it's not guaranteed." So that's how that rolled out. But anyway, I got the two 3G sticks, and I decided to take the time to show you. I mentioned this software that I purchased for, like, they got a sale going on. It's like 25 bucks now for the pro lifetime license of it. And what it does is it combines internet connections. Let me go ahead and just show you what I mean. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off to never. Alright, what I'm going to do right now, as you can see, mobile connection 3G, mobile connection 3G number 2. This is my two USB internet sticks. The software sees them both, and what it's going to do is it's going to utilize both of them almost like they were one connection. But first of all, I've disabled one, so I'm just running one right now. It'll be the orange line that you'll see on this chart. The other one would be the blue, but I have it disabled right now. I'm going to run a speed test with one of them right now. We'll move this over to here so you can see both things going at the same time. You should just see the orange and possibly the black line moving right now. Yep, see, it's using just one right now. Speed's looking pretty good. Now, these 3G mobile sticks, if you're familiar with them and you've used them before, you know that the speed can be wishy-washy. It can be really high 1 minute and it can be super low the next. So this test may not actually work the way that I'm thinking it's going to work. But trust me when I tell you that this software does combine the internet speeds, and it does work as it says it works. I'm going to run this test here. Alright, you can see I've got a 5.05 meg down and a 1.62 meg up right there. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to restart this speed test. We're going to go into here. We're going to turn this to primary. Primary just tells it to use it as a main connection line as well. And then we'll let it do its little thing. It has to measure the latency and all that. And then once it says reliability 100%, you'll be good to go. It's ready to utilize it. Also, in this video, I'm going to show you how easy it is to patch the always updating English patch for Blade and Soul China. And I'm also going to tell you a little bit about, or I'm going to show you which server region I'm on and which subserver on that server region I'm on, so you guys can, find me in game and come play with me if you want. Also, I'm going to show you a little bit about the fatigue system and the double XP and how to save your fatigue and all that. Alright, both connections are up and going. We're going to hit begin test, and hopefully I may have to run 2 of these tests because these sticks do tend to be wishy-washy at times. Yep, see, right now it's showing that the blue connection and the orange connection are both, see, the blue's not even connected as good as the orange, but the black line you see on this software is the combined speed. But that didn't do too bad. I mean, 4.46 down. Looks like the upload, as you see, the upload is already better than on the last test. But these sticks seem to take a little time to warm up as far as their speed. So what do we got? 4.5 down, almost 2.5 up. I'm gonna run it one more time and see if we can get better speed out of it. Did I not hit it? Oh, I didn't hit it. My bad. There we go. See the speed. Look at the speed. Speed's already better combined than it was with just one stick. And I'll explain a little bit about how this software actually works. It doesn't literally combine your internet into one solid connection. It kind of routes, almost like a router. It routes which sockets go to what connections. Upload speed's looking pretty good. Like things like torrents and stuff like that, this software is amazing for. And loading web pages and things like that, it's amazing for. Playing games, it's amazing for. But there's certain things that this software does not boost your speed for, and I'll explain that in just a second when I show you or tell you how this actually works. What it does, I'll let this test run while I talk. What it actually does is it routes the sockets, and what a socket is like it's a temporary connection between point A and point B until a piece of data is sent, and then the connection is closed. Well, what this software does is it routes sockets between the two connections, or 3 or 5 or 20, depending on, I mean, if you got 20 wireless cards plugged into a hub and you walk into an area that's got 20 open wireless networks and you connect individually to each one with each thing, they'll all show up in this software and you can set them all to primary and it'll utilize them all. Well, how this works is, think of it this way. When you're downloading a torrent, for example, or any other kind of file sharing type thing, it makes a bunch of individual connections to different people's software, their torrent software. And for each one of those connections, if you're on one internet connection, it's using all the bandwidth of your internet connection. It's literally maxing it out. And you're capped at the fastest you can get on that one connection. Well, what this software would do in that case is it would utilize both. It would open sockets on both internets, or all 20 of them equally, and cap out all 20 of them equally, which combined would be a tremendous amount of speed boost over what you already had. Now, as far as gaming and stuff, what you could do, and what I plan on doing back in Georgia, because I only have DSL and the fastest I get is like a 1.5 meg down and about 735, 760 up. Well, like my live streaming suffers a lot from that, and my uploading suffers a lot from that. It takes me a long time to upload. Even a 15-minute video takes a long time because my upload speed is just so slow. Well, what I can do with this software is get a second DSL line running to the house, and I could connect one wirelessly and I could connect the other through Ethernet and then combine them. And what I could do is, in this software, I'll show you real quick, in settings, you can go to settings and go to application, and this is every application running on my computer right now, and I can tell it which internet connection to use, and it will only use that internet connection. So what I might be able to do, and I think it will work, is I can tell all my uploading software, like my mass uploader right here. I could temporarily set my web browser for it. My open broadcaster when I'm live streaming. I could set those three to only use one internet connection. And then everything else I'll tell to use the other internet connection. So all my downloads and loading web pages and watching movies and all that stuff will use one DSL line. And will not use any of the bandwidth for the second DSL line. And the second DSL line will be utilized strictly for the uploads. So now I'm using the full potential of that connection just for uploads. It doesn't have to be split between downloads and uploads at the same time like it currently is with one connection. So I could bump up the quality of my live streams. I could get videos uploaded faster because, and I, most importantly, I won't have to not use the computer while I'm uploading, because that's the way it works right now at in Georgia where I'm at my location. Is when I'm uploading a video, I have to just walk away from the computer. And a lot of the times on my live streams, it's very difficult for me to live stream because sometimes the speed will slow down just enough to where I can't live stream and play the game at the same time without dropping frames or without my stream looking choppy. And so I usually have to just record a video and live stream the video. That way it's almost 100% of the bandwidth is going to uploading the stream, and none of it's going to play in the game because I've already played the game, recorded a video of me playing the game, and now I'm just playing the video in a media player and live streaming a screen capture of that. And I hate that it's like that right now for my live streaming. It really sucks because sometimes I'm just not at the computer, and I had to put a little thing in the top that says recorded earlier, and I still have people that'll come into the chat even though it says it was recorded earlier, and they're asking questions, they're trying to interact with me, and I feel so bad because I'm just not there. You know, I'm not at the computer. I don't see that you're trying to talk to me and all that. So some of the times I just have to sit there like this and watch the chat while the video is playing, and I can't do anything on the computer because I'm live streaming. I have to just sit there, and I'll reply to people when they type to me and everything. But anyway, that's a little overview of this software and what it can do and everything. Oh, move that up. Set that right there. Alright, now, English patch. It's very simple. You'll install the thing. I've given you the links before in other videos, and it's super easy to find online. You just open it up like that. You click Apply Patch. It'll go through, it'll download the English patch, it'll unpack the XML file, it'll extract the Chinese text, it'll change it to English, put it back packed, and then set everything back the way it was. But it's basically that. It's one click. That's it. You click the button and it does everything for you. Now, the full game's not translated yet, and it'll probably be sometime before everything is translated. Right now, Loki Reborn and his team they're working on a lot of the important things that you really need to have, like graphic settings or skill names and what skills do in a very generalized thing. What the skills do, a lot of your weapon stats, your main stats, important things are what's being translated right now. Now we'll go ahead and launch the game. I won't try to make this video too terribly long. I had to actually re-record this video because I'd recorded it earlier and realized that I did not have my monitor capture set to capture layered windows, so the launcher screen did not even show up. You could see me moving my mouse around and telling you to click on this and that, but I watched it back and realized I didn't have that turned on. But this is my server right here. Usually the ping right here, this green number, usually it's around 218, 216, sometimes around maybe 240. But other times during the day, when a bunch of Chinese players are on, because it's evening time over there, it's up there around 400. It's still playable, but it's still, it's up there around 400. But this is if you don't have the Chinese text enabled on your system, by setting your locale to China, this won't display properly. There's pictures on all these that don't show up. The names of the servers don't show up. So this is what you'll probably see if you don't set your locale to China. $D, $Y, question mark. That's the server that I'm on. You'll click that. You'll go in and you'll log in. I tell you what, it is freezing up here in Toronto, man. I've never been so bundled up in my life, other than when I was in South Korea. In my opinion, South Korea in the wintertime, where I was at in Masan, oh man, it's way colder than up here. I mean, it's so cold, you walk outside, and as soon as you walk outside, your hands are all like this. You're just like, oh man, my hands hurt so bad. I didn't even walk completely outside, and my hands hurt so bad. It's, it's just crazy. But yeah, for some reason when that launcher thing comes up, it closes everything. It just minimizes everything. I kind of hate that because I need all my stuff open. I hate the fact that my mouse is blinking right now because I have it set to capture layered windows. But anyway, bear with me here. This is my subserver right here. As you can see, all my characters are on this subserver, this name right here. Hopefully you can see it in the video where my blinking mouse is at. I don't know how to write it because I don't know the sounds to use the pinyin or yin pin typing, whatever it's called, to spell it out for you and put it in the description. So you just have to take a mental note of what these characters look like, and that's the subserver I'm on. Now, I don't have a free character slot available right now because I've made 5 characters, but where you actually find the subserver at is you go through, you make a character, you select all your stuff, and then the very last selection will be what subserver do you want to be on. Now the first server is your server region. That's the one you picked on the launcher screen, the one that was like $D, $Y, question mark. And then your subserver is at the very tail end. You select that at the very tail end of your character creation, and it's this one right here. Hopefully you guys can maybe full screen the video and take a mental note of what it looks like, and that's the subserver that I'm on. And you see all my character names there, so you'll be able to find me. And now I'll tell you a little bit about the fatigue system and the way you can get double XP. And then that's pretty much all I'll cover in this video. I don't want to make it too terribly long, but I don't know how many videos I'm going to be able to make while I'm up here in Toronto, just because of the fact that I have a bandwidth cap of like 20 gigs at max speed, and then it starts tearing down. Probably by the end of my trip, I'll probably have crappy internet speed. I will have used all the speed caps on both those sticks, but that's just the life of a gamer. Internet companies hate us because we burn up some bandwidth. Alright, now right here you hold down Alt and that lets you move your mouse. Yours won't be blinking. Mine's blinking because I'm capturing a layered window. But see, as you can see, my XP bar down here is purple, and what that means is I'm getting double XP. And the way you get double XP, as you can see, it's been completely translated since last video. I don't even think it was all translated there. But see, your XP will be boosted by 200 until 9% of level 18. And the way that happens is when you first start the game, and you'll start with a blue XP bar. It's blue because that means you have fatigue or energy left. Now, it costs energy to gain XP. So when you turn in a quest, it uses energy. I know it sounds confusing. It uses energy to gain XP, yada yada yada. But basically, what it means is you're limited to a certain amount of XP per day. That's what it translates into. And your bar's blue, and when your bar's blue, you're able to still earn XP. When your bar turns gray, however, you cannot earn any more XP for the day. Now, you can still do other things. You can still craft, you can still farm for gear, you can still do your daily quest and turn those in and get the items and things like that, but you can't do anything that progresses your level, like turn quest in or actually get XP for killing stuff. Your bar will be gray when you're out. Well, what you can do to get double XP is if you are logging off for the day or the night, or you're going to log off and just not play for a few days or something, this little icon right here above your XP bar looks like a little dragon head with a circle over it. Well, this will be blue if you have XP left or energy left, and you'll click that and it'll say would you're saving your energy, are you sure? And you click OK or confirm, and your bar will turn gray. You'll make it turn gray, and what that's doing is you're saying, okay, I'm done for the day. I want you to take all this XP energy that I have left and convert it into double XP for the next day. Roll it over, basically. And that's how you end up with a purple bar. Now, 200% XP is insane on here for leveling speed. For example, I didn't play for like a day. Maybe it was a day and a half, something like that. But I'd saved my XP, and I came on and I had a purple bar. So I was like, awesome, this is the first time I ever had a purple bar. And I was like level 10 on this character. 15 minutes later, I was like level 14. I turned in a few quests, and my XP bar every time I turned in a quest was just like boom, boom, boom. It was just a ton of XP. And yeah, it's crazy how fast you can level by utilizing the system. At first, I was kind of like, well, that sucks. That's a stupid system. I know it's, because China has a bad problem with gaming and all that stuff. It kind of sucks that you can only do so much per day. That's really going to slow me down on leveling, yada 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 kind of thing. And yeah, once I figured out how to use this, no, it does not slow you down on leveling. Just every time you're getting off, just save your XP. Now sometimes this will be finicky. For example, the other day I tried to save some XP, and the next day I logged in, my bar was still gray. I was like, okay, well maybe it hadn't rolled over yet. Maybe the time, is not what I thought it was. And then so I waited till that evening, bar still gray. Waited till the next day, bar was still gray. I was like, what in the heck? So I went in game and I turned it off. And I waited till the next day. My bar was blue. I was like, okay, well, let me try one more time. I'm about to go to Canada, today anyway, later on today. So I turned it off. And then, I clicked the blue icon and turned it to a gray bar. And then when I logged in, once I got to Canada the next day, I was like, wow, now I got a purple bar. So I don't know what I did different that time that I didn't do the other time. But anyway, it can be finicky. I don't know if it's a bug or something or what. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up. You guys check out that software, Connectify Dispatch Pro. If you are in a situation like me down in Georgia or up here, something like that, where your internet is not fast, and I'm gonna let this talk real quick because I don't know what that lady says, but every time I'm making a video, she just starts saying the same thing every time, and a white message pops up on the screen. Have no idea what it means. But yeah, if you're in that kind of situation, give this software a try. I mean, and it's not just like DSLs or whatever. I mean, picture like this: you can have a DSL connection connected to your Ethernet, and then connect your laptop wirelessly to your cell phone. Because most people have unlimited data plans on their cell phone these days, and turn that into a hotspot and connect that as your second internet connection. Or if maybe you have a mobile hotspot and a cell phone and DSL, just connect all three of them and utilize all three internets at the same time. So yeah, it opens up a new way for me to get bandwidth that I couldn't previously have gotten. So I'm super excited about it and everything. And I'm gonna wrap this video up. I've kept you too long already. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe and check out some more of my videos. It really helps me out. Leave any comments below about the dispatch software that you want to know, any questions, or any questions you want to know about Blade and Soul, or anything that you don't understand if you're already playing Blade and Soul that I may or may not know the answer to, but I may be able to help you out. Like the video, share it. You guys take care, And make sure to check out my live stream. I will try to live stream a little bit from Toronto, but like I said, I don't have unlimited bandwidth like I previously thought I was going to have. So I may not be able to live stream as much as I previously thought I was going to. But anyway, you guys take care. Check it out. Twitch.tv/Mirrorlore. And take care and peace.